apples, 10 red apples. Go on the tree, 5 for you and 5 for me. Let us shake the tree just so, and the red apples will fall below. Thank you. 10 red apples, 10 red apples. Roll on a tree, 5 for you and 5 for me. Let us shake the tree just so, and then red apples will fall below. Here is the seed, small and round, hidden underneath the ground. Here is the shoot, tiny and small, slowly, slowly growing tall. Here is the sun, here is the shower, here are the petals, here is the flower. Set on a wall, thank you. Sally sells seashells. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. But if Sally sells seashells by the seashore, then where are the seashells Sally sells? Thank you. A good cook. How many cookies could a good cook cook? If a good cook could cook cookies, a good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. Thank you. My name is Daddy Fogg. Why do you cry, Willie? Why do you cry? Why, Willie? Why, Willie? Why, Willie? Why? The Greedy Hippo. There was a greedy hippo. He ate everything in sight, from cheese to peas, chips and cake. He always had a bite. Now, Hippo, he was selfish. He ate everybody's food. He ate the cats, the dogs, the cows. He was very, very rude. One morning after breakfast, he jumped into the lake. One big splash and he was stuck. That was a big mistake. The hippo, he sank deeper, then began to shout, "Help! Please help! I'm sinking. Won't someone pull me out?" The animals all pulled and pulled as hard as they were able. Out he popped, ran past them all and ate everything on the table. The animals were angry and thought to play a trick. They made a pie from fish and soap to make old Hippo's sake. "Here you are, we've made a pie especially for you." "Thanks," he said. "I'll eat it now. I've nothing else to do." First a nibble, then a bite, then a great big swallow. He then went back into the lake, the place he loved to wallow. But something wasn't right, thought Hippo. "I feel quite old inside." Now he had a tummy ache as the cooks looked on with pride. Hippo learned his lesson. It was the end of all their troubles. He was last seen leaving town, blowing fishy bubbles. Thank you. The Greedy Hippo. There was a greedy hippo. He ate everything in sight, from cheese to peas, chips and cake. He always had a bite. Now Hippo, he was selfish. He ate everybody's food. He ate the cats, the dogs, the cows. He was very, very rude. One morning after breakfast, he jumped into the lake. One big splash and he was stuck. That was a big mistake. The hippo, he sank deeper, then began to shout, "Help!
Please help! I'm sinking! Won't someone pull me out? The animals all pulled and pulled as hard as they were able. Out he popped, ran past them all, and ate everything on their table. The animals were angry and thought they made a trick. They made a pie from fish and salt to make old Hippo sick. Here you are, we've made a pie, especially for you. Thanks, he said. I'll eat it now, I've nothing else to do. First a nibble, then a bite, then a great big swallow. He then went back into the lake, the place he loved to wallow. But something wasn't right, thought Hippo. I feel quite hot inside. Now he had a tummy ache as the cook looked on. Pride. Hippo learned his lesson. It was the end of all their troubles. He was lastly leaving town, blowing fishy bubbles. Thank you.
The Foggy Day by Roderick Hunt. It was foggy. Dad wanted to go shopping. Oh no, said the children. They got into the car. They were fed up. The fog got worse. Dad couldn't see. Dad stopped the car. They had to walk home. The fog got worse. They were lost. This way, said Biff. No, this way, said Chip. They saw a light. A monster, said Dad. It's Mom, said the children. Thank you. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Alibaba is in the forest cutting firewood. Boom, boom, boom. 40 thieves visit a cave of treasure. Open sesame, and the cave is open. Close sesame, and the cave is closed. Alibaba entered the cave. He takes some gold coins. Dang, dang, dang. Alibaba becomes rich. 40 thieves become poor. One day, the 40 thieves go to Alibaba's house. They hide in drums. Alibaba throws the drums into water. He is happy again ever after. Thank you. The Foggy Days by Roderick Hunt. It was foggy. Dad wanted to go shopping. Oh no, said the children. They get into the car. They were fed up. The fog got worse. They couldn't see. They stopped the car. They had to walk home. The fog got worse. They were lost. This way, said Biff. No, this way, said Chip. They saw a light. A monster, said Dad. It's Mom, said the children. Thank you. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. he started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate for 1 apple. On Tuesday, he ate for 2 pears. On Wednesday, he ate for 3 puffs. On Thursday, he ate for 4 strawberries. On Friday, he ate for 5 oranges. On Saturday, he ate for 1 chocolate cake, 1 ice cream, 1 pickle, 1 slice of sushi, 1 slice of cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. It was Sunday again. He ate for 1 green leaf, and he felt much better. He was not hungry anymore. He was not tiny anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. Then he built a small house called a cocoon. He stayed inside for 2 weeks. Then he pushed his way out and became a beautiful butterfly.